Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some men stay sharp, energized, and confident well into their 70s, while others fade before they're even 60? It's not genetics. It's not luck. And it's not about pills, patches, or those embarrassing late-night commercials. The truth is, there are certain secrets that most doctors don't talk about publicly. Not because they don't work, but because they're so simple, so natural, and so powerful, they almost sound too good to be true. These are the secrets cardiologists only share with family. The kind of advice whispered behind closed doors. Not sold in a bottle. Not pushed by ads. But passed quietly, from doctor to father, from mentor to friend. Today, I'm breaking that silence. I'm Dr. Daniel. And after 40 years of working with men over 60, I've seen one thing again and again. Most problems that men think are just aging are actually about one thing: blood flow. You see, your blood carries more than oxygen. It carries testosterone. It carries energy. It carries your confidence and your strength as a man. When circulation slows down, so does everything else. Your focus, your sleep, and yes, your ability to show up when it matters. But here's the good news. You can change that. You can restore healthy blood flow, and with it, your vitality. And no, you don't need Viagra. You don't need injections. And you don't need to feel ashamed. In this video, I'll share with you 3 silent strategies I give to my closest patients. Strategies that have helped hundreds of men feel stronger in the morning, stand taller during the day, and smile with quiet pride at night. So if you're tired of the decline, tired of the doubt, stay with me, because what you'll learn in the next few minutes could bring back the man you thought you'd lost. Let's begin. For many men over 50, things begin to change quietly. The body feels different. Mornings aren't the same. There's no more automatic rise. And in the moments that matter, confidence isn't what it used to be. Sometimes you're ready in the mind, but not in the body. Or maybe you can get there, but can't stay there. Most people say, it must be low testosterone. But that's only part of the truth. The real reason often lies deeper, inside your blood vessels. And more specifically, in something called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a natural compound your body makes. Its job? To relax and open your blood vessels, so that blood can flow, quickly, freely, where it needs to go. When you were young, nitric oxide was abundant. But after 50, production drops. Sometimes by over 50%, according to researchers at the University of Texas. That means blood doesn't move like it used to. Arteries become stiffer. Circulation slows. And that leads to problems, right when you need good flow the most. You see, testosterone might give you desire, but it can't make blood move. It's like trying to start a car with no gas. Even if the ignition works, the car won't go anywhere. A 2018 study in the Journal of Urology found something surprising. Nearly 40% of men with performance issues had normal testosterone levels. The problem wasn't hormonal. It was vascular. So why does nitric oxide drop? Part of it is aging. But also, years of high blood pressure, lack of movement, poor diet, smoking, even stress. All of it damages the lining of your blood vessels. And that lining is where nitric oxide is made. So, what can you do? The good news is, your body still knows how to produce nitric oxide. You just have to support it. Start with what's on your plate. Foods rich in natural nitrates, like beets, spinach, and arugula, help boost nitric oxide. These are not fancy superfoods. They're everyday foods with powerful effects. Exercise is another big one. Just 30 minutes a day, walking, cycling, or swimming, can improve circulation and nitric oxide levels. Movement keeps your blood vessels flexible. And flexible vessels respond better when you need them to. You can also consider natural supplements. L-arginine and L-citrulline are 2 amino acids that help your body make more nitric oxide. In a 2011 clinical study, Men who took L-citrulline for 1 month saw better performance and satisfaction. And don't forget the basics. Cut back on alcohol. Quit smoking. Add vitamin C, vitamin E, and CoQ10 to your daily routine. These support the health of your arteries. It's not about turning back time. It's about helping your body do what it already knows how to do. You don't need to feel like this is the end of your vitality. You just need to support your circulation, your vessel health, and your nitric oxide levels. Because performance isn't only about testosterone. It's about blood flow. And blood flow is something you can take control of, naturally, gently, and every day. Let your body surprise you again. It's not too late to feel like yourself. Doctor's secret number 1: eat the right foods to boost nitric oxide. Nitric oxide, or NO, isn't something you hear about every day. But it plays a critical role in your health, especially as you age. This small molecule helps your blood vessels relax and expand. It allows blood to flow easily, especially to the parts of the body that need it most. Without enough nitric oxide, blood flow becomes sluggish. And when blood can't move, neither can you. That's why nitric oxide is the hidden key to energy, vitality, and healthy function in men over 60. As we grow older, our body naturally produces less nitric oxide. By age 60, most men have lost over half their ability to make it. That means poor circulation, colder hands and feet, lower energy, and trouble showing up when it matters. But here's the good news. There are natural ways to bring it back. And it all starts with what you eat. Let's begin with one of the most powerful nitric oxide boosters in nature: beetroot. Beets are rich in natural nitrates. When you eat them, your body turns those nitrates into nitric oxide. The result? Better blood flow, lower blood pressure, and improved stamina. Drinking a small glass of beetroot juice in the morning or before your walk can make a big difference. A study from Wake Forest University found that beet juice helped older adults improve their walking speed and oxygen use, just after a few days. It's simple, natural, and effective. Another star on this list is pomegranate. This red fruit does more than just taste sweet. It's loaded with antioxidants, especially polyphenol. These compounds protect the lining of your blood vessels. They also encourage your body to make more nitric oxide and support healthy testosterone levels. In one clinical trial, men who drank pomegranate juice daily saw improvements in blood flow and desire within just a few weeks. It's like giving your circulation system a gentle push, without any side effects. And then there's spinach. Yes, the leafy green you might have ignored on your plate. Spinach is one of the best sources of both nitrates and magnesium. Magnesium is essential for heart health, muscle relaxation, and hormone balance. Low magnesium can tighten blood vessels and lower your body's ability to use testosterone. But just a serving or 2 of spinach a few times a week can begin to reverse that. In fact, studies have shown that spinach may help support blood pressure, circulation, and performance, all in one. But those aren't your only options. Other nitrate-rich foods include arugula, also known as rocket lettuce. It has one of the highest nitrate contents of any vegetable. Just a small salad can boost nitric oxide production significantly. You can also enjoy dark chocolate, with at least 70% cocoa. Rich in flavonoids, it promotes healthy nitric oxide levels and supports heart health. And don't forget garlic. Garlic helps activate the enzyme that your body uses to make nitric oxide. It also lowers blood pressure and improves blood vessel flexibility. So that little clove in your kitchen might be doing more than adding flavor. It could be adding years to your life. Now, here's a helpful tip. To absorb these nutrients better, combine them with healthy fats and spices. Drizzle a little olive oil on your spinach or arugula salad. Add a pinch of black pepper. These simple additions help your body take in more antioxidants, nitrates, and magnesium. Vitamin C from citrus fruits like lemon or orange can also protect nitric oxide once it's in your bloodstream. That's why adding lemon juice to beet juice isn't just for flavor, it actually helps your body use it better. Let me share a quick story. Mr. Hung, a 67-year-old retired teacher, came to see me about fatigue and low confidence. He wasn't sleeping well, and his energy in the morning was fading. We didn't rush to medication. Instead, we started simple. Half a glass of beetroot juice each morning. a small bowl of spinach with olive oil and garlic twice a week, and a few slices of pomegranate after dinner. After just 10 days, he came back smiling. He told me, "Doctor, I feel younger again. Like something woke up inside me." It wasn't magic. It was nitric oxide, restored the natural way. Now you may ask, if these foods work, why do so many people still turn to pills? The truth is, medications like Viagra work by enhancing nitric oxide temporarily. But they don't fix the cause. They don't rebuild the system. And they come with risks, especially for the heart. On the other hand, food is slow, gentle, and sustainable. It teaches your body how to work better again. And it supports not just one part of your health, but your entire system: heart, brain, and circulation. So what's the takeaway? You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. You don't need expensive supplements or dangerous drugs. Just start small. Try beetroot juice with lemon in the morning. Add spinach to your meals. Enjoy pomegranate as a sweet treat. Use olive oil and garlic not just for flavor, but for function. Let food become your medicine. Let nitric oxide do its job again. Because age doesn't mean the end of strength or energy. It's just a different chapter, one you can still write, day by day, plate by plate. Doctor's secret number 2. Breathe right, and move your calves. It sounds simple, but this combination can do more for your circulation than most people realize. And when it comes to restoring energy, focus, and function in men over 60, breathing and movement are the unsung heroes. Let's start with breathing. Not just any breathing, but a specific, gentle method called the 4-7-8 breath. You inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, then hold your breath for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Do that 5 to 10 times, just once a day. It only takes a few minutes. This isn't new age hype. It's science-backed breathing. The 4-7-8 breathing technique was developed by Dr. Andrew Weil, a Harvard-trained physician, and it's been shown to calm the nervous system, reduce blood pressure, and improve oxygen flow. But here's what makes it powerful for older men. It boosts nitric oxide production in the sinuses and lungs. Yes, your body actually creates nitric oxide when you breathe slowly through your nose. And that nitric oxide doesn't just stay in your lungs. It travels through your blood vessels, helping them open and relax. That means more oxygen, more circulation, and better blood flow where it matters most. It's also a natural way to reduce anxiety. Many older men feel mental pressure when performance becomes uncertain. Deep breathing helps shift your body from fight or flight into rest and restore. It quiets the mind and activates the body. But we're not done yet. Now comes the movement part, the calf pump. Your calves are more than just leg muscles. They are often called your second heart. Why? Because every time your calf muscles contract, they push blood up from your legs, back toward your heart. It's like a built-in pump for your lower body circulation. As we age, this system slows down. We sit more. We walk less. And blood tends to pool in the legs, leading to swelling, cold feet, and poor circulation. But there's a simple fix. Calf raises. Here's how to do them. Stand tall, feet hip-width apart. Slowly rise onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you can. Hold that position for 2 seconds. Then lower your heels back to the ground. Slowly, with control. Repeat 20 to 30 times. It takes less than 2 minutes. No equipment. No gym. No sweat. Just gravity and your own muscles. This small movement activates the veins in your lower legs. It gets your blood moving upward. And that supports your heart, your brain, and yes, your bedroom performance. Let's connect the dots. You wake up in the morning. You feel stiff. Your hands or feet might feel cold. Maybe you didn't sleep well. Your energy feels low. Your mind feels cloudy. But instead of reaching for coffee, you sit up and do 5 rounds of the 4-7-8 breath. Calm, slow, focused. Then you stand beside your bed and do 30 slow calf raises, breathing gently the whole time. Within minutes, your heart is beating a little stronger. your brain gets more oxygen, and your blood begins to circulate better. You've just given your vascular system a boost. Naturally, without pills, without pressure, and without side effects. Let me tell you about Mr. High, a 71-year-old former engineer. He came to see me because he felt his legs were heavy in the morning. His energy was down, and he noticed a drop in his confidence, especially in the bedroom. Instead of medications, we started with this simple morning routine: breathing and calf raises. 3 weeks later, he told me, "Doctor, I'm waking up clear-headed. I walk easier, and I feel alive again." No fancy machines, no supplements, just breath and movement. Here's why this works so well for men over 60. When we breathe deeply through the nose, we draw in more oxygen and create nitric oxide. That nitric oxide goes straight into the bloodstream. It tells the arteries to open up, to relax, so blood can move. And when we combine that with calf activation, we're helping the blood flow back to the heart, preventing pooling in the legs, and increasing total body circulation. This is especially important for below-the-belt blood flow. Why? Because the arteries in that region are small. They're the first to suffer when circulation slows. But with better blood return from the legs and relaxed vessels from nitric oxide, blood can reach the target faster, stronger, and longer. All from a 5-minute morning routine. No side effects. No embarrassment. Just your breath, your legs, and your focus. So here's the takeaway. Every morning, before breakfast, before screens, take 5 minutes for yourself. Do 5 rounds of 4-7-8 breathing. Stand up and do 30 slow, strong calf raises. And notice how your body begins to change over time. Not overnight. Not with noise. But slowly, quietly, powerfully. Because age doesn't stop blood flow. But inactivity does. And breathlessness does. You don't need to reverse time. You just need to restart the system. And your body already knows how. With breath and with motion. So tomorrow morning, give your second heart a reason to pump. And give your brain and your body the oxygen it's been waiting for. The secret isn't a secret anymore. It's breath. And the power of your own 2 feet. Doctor's secret number 3. The powerful synergy between omega-3 and vitamin E. 2 nutrients. 1 goal. Better blood flow and stronger vitality. You've probably heard of omega-3. It's found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Or in supplements called fish oil. But what many people don't know is this. Omega-3 works best when it's paired with another nutrient, vitamin E. Let's talk about why. Omega-3 fatty acids do more than protect your heart. They also improve the quality of your blood. Specifically, they make it just slightly thinner, enough to flow more easily through your arteries. They also reduce inflammation, which is a major cause of stiff, narrow blood vessels in older adults. And they help the walls of your arteries stay flexible. That means your blood can reach even the smallest areas, including where men need it most. Now, let's bring vitamin E into the picture. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant. It protects the lining of your blood vessels from damage. And just like omega-3, it helps prevent your platelets, those little clotting cells, from sticking together too much. That's important, because too many sticky platelets can slow down circulation and block nitric oxide from doing its job. But here's the most exciting part. Studies have shown that vitamin E can actually increase nitric oxide levels naturally. That means better artery function, improved blood pressure, and enhanced blood flow during physical or intimate activity. When you combine omega-3 with vitamin E, you're giving your body a double boost. One helps the blood flow. The other helps keep the vessels open and protected. And together, they support your brain, your heart, and your performance. Let me give you a practical example. A simple meal that brings this all together. Grilled salmon. A handful of fresh spinach, drizzled with extra virgin olive oil. and topped with sliced almonds or sunflower seeds. You've just combined omega-3 from salmon, vitamin E from nuts and olive oil, and natural nitrates from spinach. That's what we call a golden combo. Not just delicious, but therapeutic. Eating this kind of meal just 3 times a week can have a major impact on your circulation. It can support healthy testosterone production, reduce blood pressure, and help your blood flow better throughout your entire body. Let me share a quick story. Mr. Min, age 66, had been feeling tired and foggy. He also started noticing changes in performance. We didn't start with pills. We started with a plate. I asked him to eat salmon and spinach salad with olive oil 3 times a week. Just that. Within a month, his energy improved. He said, "Doctor, I feel more alive and clearer in my head too." Why? Because this isn't just about testosterone. It's about blood. It's about circulation. And it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to perform. Here's a quick shopping list for the week. Fresh salmon or mackerel, a bag of spinach or arugula, a bottle of cold-pressed olive oil, a jar of almonds or sunflower seeds. That's it. Simple, affordable, and effective. And here's a little tip. Try pairing this meal with a squeeze of lemon juice. The vitamin C helps protect nitric oxide in your bloodstream. And the flavor? Bright, clean, and satisfying. If you don't eat fish, you can also get omega-3 from chia seeds, flaxseed oil, or algae-based supplements. And you can find vitamin E in avocado, wheat germ oil, or even a handful of roasted peanuts. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. The real secret is not in a bottle. It's in your kitchen. It's in the small, intentional meals you choose each week. Because better blood flow isn't just about what you avoid. It's about what you include. And when you combine omega-3 with vitamin E, you're not just eating smart. You're aging strong. With clarity, energy, and confidence. Let me tell you about Jack Turner. He's 70 years old now. A retired detective from Chicago PD. 30 years in the force. Strong, respected, sharp as a blade. Jack was the kind of man you'd call at 2 a.m. And he'd show up, no hesitation. He lived on adrenaline, duty, and instinct. But when he turned 68, something changed. It wasn't visible on the outside. He still looked like the same man. Broad shoulders, firm handshake, quiet presence. But inside, Jack felt something slipping. He sat down in my office one afternoon and said, "Doc, my wife doesn't say anything. She's kind, she's patient. But I can tell. I'm not the man I used to be." He looked me in the eye and said, "It's not about sex. It's about dignity. I feel like I'm fading." That kind of honesty. It takes courage. It takes strength. The kind most people don't talk about. Especially not men like Jack. He wasn't interested in a quick fix. Didn't want pills or promises. He said, "I don't want to fake it. I want to feel it again." So we started with the basics. I showed him 3 things. 3 habits that could help restore what time had taken. First, we worked on his circulation. I taught him the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. Each morning, right after waking up. He sat on the edge of the bed and breathed. Then came the calf raises. Simple movements, 20 to 30 each morning. They helped push blood back to his heart, woke up his legs, and primed his whole body for better flow. Second, we adjusted his diet. Jack was a steak and potatoes guy. But I asked him to try something new. 3 times a week. He grilled salmon with olive oil, tossed spinach and arugula into a salad, sprinkled sunflower seeds and almonds on top. He called it "my man's salad," and he actually liked it. Third, we added natural omega-3 and vitamin E foods. No pills, just real ingredients, with real science behind them. Jack kept at it. 5 weeks. No skipping. No excuses. Then, one Friday afternoon, he walked into my clinic. different posture, different look in his eye. Same man, but stronger. He smiled, sat down, and said, "Doc, my wife just asked if I wanted to take a 4-day trip to the Smoky Mountains." He paused, and I said yes, without hesitation. Then he leaned in and said, quietly, "She doesn't know it, but I feel like a man again. No little blue pill. No side effects. Just blood flow restored. Testosterone awakened. And dignity returned." Jack told me, "It's not just about what happens in the bedroom. It's waking up with energy. Feeling your legs when you walk down the stairs. Thinking clearly in the morning. Looking in the mirror and seeing a man who's still in the game. What changed? Not his age. Not his past. What changed was circulation. Consistency. Confidence. It wasn't a miracle. It was the body doing what it already knows how to do. When given the right support. The breath. The movement. The food. It all adds up. Jack didn't chase youth. He reclaimed vitality. On his own terms. So if you're watching this, and you're over 60, know this. You're not broken. You're not too late. You haven't missed your chance. You just need to give your body the tools. And your body will respond. Like Jack. Like many others. Who rediscovered what strength feels like. Not in the gym, but in the quiet confidence of waking up and saying, "I've still got it." Let's take a moment to answer some common questions. These are the concerns I hear most from my older male patients. The things they wonder quietly, but rarely ask out loud. Here's the first one. Do I still need to take Viagra if I follow these steps? It's a good question. And the honest answer is, for many men, no. Not forever. When you improve blood flow naturally, through breath, movement, and nutrition, you may find that your body responds on its own again. Several of my patients were able to reduce their reliance on pills within just a few weeks. Some stopped completely. Others kept a backup, just in case, but found they didn't need it as often. Viagra and similar drugs only work if your blood vessels can still dilate. They don't create nitric oxide. They just help it do its job. So when you restore nitric oxide naturally, you're fixing the root, not just the symptom. Of course, never stop medication without talking to your doctor. But know this. Your body is capable of healing. You just need to support it. Here's another one I hear often. Isn't vitamin E dangerous? I heard it can cause bleeding. It's true that vitamin E has blood-thinning effects. That's part of why it helps prevent clots and supports circulation. But the concern comes when people take very high doses of synthetic vitamin E from supplements, often 400 IU or more per day, for months. That's not what we're doing here. We're using natural, food-based vitamin E from almonds, sunflower seeds, olive oil, and greens. In food, it's much safer. Your body knows how to regulate it. If you have a bleeding disorder, are taking warfarin, or have had surgery recently, then yes, talk to your doctor first. But for most healthy older adults, eating a salad with olive oil and nuts is one of the best ways to support healthy blood flow, without unnecessary risk. Next question. I tried the breathing technique, but I still feel tired afterward. Am I doing it wrong? Probably not. But here's what I tell my patients. Take it slow. The 4-7-8 method is gentle. But if you're not used to breathing deeply, holding your breath for 7 seconds may feel uncomfortable at first. That's okay. You don't have to do the full count right away. Start with a 4-4-4 rhythm. Or just focus on longer exhales than inhales. Your lungs need time to stretch. Your nervous system needs time to trust you again. And remember, if you've been shallow breathing for decades, you won't undo that in one session. Be patient. Let the rhythm settle. Try again tomorrow. Here's one more I get a lot. I'm over 70. Is it too late to change any of this? The answer is simple. No. It's never too late. Your blood vessels respond to what you do, at any age. Your nitric oxide levels can improve. your testosterone can stabilize. Your energy, your focus, and your circulation can all adapt if you give them the chance. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. So whether you're 60, 70, or 80, these 3 doctor secrets still apply. Breathe, move, eat the right foods. And if you have more questions, you're not alone. We're all learning, adapting, and aging together. And every step you take today, no matter how small, brings you closer to the version of yourself you still want to be. A strong man isn't always the one with the biggest muscles. He's the one who keeps his blood flowing, calm, steady, alive. Because blood carries more than oxygen. It carries your energy, your focus, your hormones, your courage. When blood flows freely, so does your strength. So does your confidence. So does your quiet power. But when circulation slows, so does everything else. You feel heavy. You feel tired. You feel like something is missing. But here's the truth. Age doesn't stop you. Stagnation does. Inactivity does. Doubt does. You don't need to lift heavy weights. You don't need to chase youth. You just need to keep your blood moving. Every breath, every step, every plate of nourishing food is a choice to stay alive, to stay strong, to stay connected with the man you've always been. Don't let stillness steal your pride. Don't let time steal your fire. Your best days aren't behind you. They're still in your hands. Because being a man isn't measured in numbers or pills, but in how deeply you breathe, how strongly you move, and how boldly you continue to show up. For your health, for your partner, for yourself. You're still here, and that means you still can. Here's your simple action plan. No pressure. Just 3 small steps, starting tomorrow morning. Step 1. Begin your day with a plate of spinach. Add a pinch of black pepper, and drizzle with olive oil. This combo feeds your blood vessels, boosts nitric oxide, and gently wakes up your testosterone. Step 2. Drink a glass of warm water with lemon. It hydrates, supports your digestion, and helps protect nitric oxide in your bloodstream. Step 3. Do 3 minutes of 4-7-8 breathing and calf raises. Breathe deeply. Move your calves. Let the blood start flowing again. From your feet, to your heart, to your strength. That's it. 3 minutes. 1 plate. 1 glass. Done every morning. For 30 days. I promise, if you stay consistent, you will feel the difference. Not just in energy, but in clarity, posture, and pride. And if this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to The Thoughtful Man. Comment below. I'm ready. Let me know you're stepping into your strength again. I'm Dr. Daniel, and I'll be here, walking this path with you. 1 breath, 1 step, 1 morning at a time.